Hey everyone, and welcome to a deep dive into a powerful mindset shift.
Yeah.
One that I think can really lead to, like, a better life.
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to be diving into this idea that
Okay.
no one is coming to save you.
Interesting.
And now before you go thinking this is all doom and gloom and negativity,
Yeah.
let me assure you it is anything but.
Right.
It's about realizing just how much power you really have
Yeah.
to shape your own life and really grab the reins.
Love that.
So the source material that we are looking at today actually uses this really clever analogy about business
Okay.
to kind of illustrate this whole concept.
Interesting. Yeah. How so?
It talks about how when things are going really well in business,
Mm-hmm.
most people take full responsibility
Mm-hmm.
for their success.
Right.
Like you land a big client,
Right.
you launch a successful product,
Hmm.
you're all about my vision, my strategy, my hard work paid off.
Exactly. Yeah. And that inherent belief in your ability to kind of influence outcomes is what psychologists call an internal locus of control.
Oh, okay.
And studies have actually shown that this is a major factor in success across the board, not just in business.
So basically when we're winning,
Yeah.
we kind of instinctively get it,
Right.
that we're the ones driving.
Yeah. We're in the driver's seat. Exactly.
But the source points out something really fascinating
Okay.
about what happens when things get a little tough.
What happens?
It's like a flip switches.
Yeah.
And suddenly, that strong sense of ownership can disappear.
Right.
The source talks about how instead of doubling down on your efforts
Mm.
or analyzing what we can do differently, we tend to start looking for external factors to blame.
It's so true. And I think it's almost like we are kind of almost wired to protect ourselves by pointing fingers elsewhere when things go wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
And the source even mentions how common it is to fall into the trap of hoping for a savior to come along and fix everything.
Yeah. And it's not always even a person.
Right.
It could be a new strategy, a hot market trend,
Yeah.
even just waiting for the right time.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
But it's that savior mindset.
Mm-hmm.
They can be really subtle,
Yeah.
but it keeps you stuck in this passive mode.
Exactly. It does.
And, I do want to be real for a second.
Yeah.
Sometimes we do need help from others.
Of course.
Like, I'm not saying that you shouldn't seek guidance from a mentor or get support from your team.
Right. No, that's important.
But there's a big difference between strategically leveraging support and just completely relinquishing your own responsibility.
100%.
So the key takeaway here, I think, is recognizing
Yeah.
when you've shifted from that,
Mm-hmm.
what can I do to change this?
Yeah.
To who or what can fix this for me?
Such a good point. Yeah.
It's a big difference in mindset.
Absolutely.
So how do we get back
Okay.
to that empowered mindset we have when things are going well?
Right.
Because
Yeah.
the source really emphasizes that we all have that power within us.
Yeah.
It just sometimes gets, I don't know, buried or something.
Right. Well, I think it starts with awareness.
Okay.
Recognizing when you've slipped into that savior mindset is a really good first step.
Okay.
And then, challenge yourself to shift your focus back to what you can control.
Okay.
So instead of dwelling on external factors or waiting for somebody else to make things happen,
Mm-hmm.
ask yourself, what actions can I take right now,
Yeah,
even if they're small, to move forward?
that's great advice.
Yeah.
Because it's really about reclaiming that internal locus of control
Totally.
that we were talking about before.
Exactly.
And the source even suggests kind of visualizing yourself
Interesting.
as that successful, driven person you were when things were going your way.
Yeah.
What actions were you taking? What beliefs did you hold about yourself?
I love that. And that's such a powerful exercise because a lot of times the biggest obstacle to our success isn't a lack of resources or opportunities,
Yeah.
It's our own mindset.
Right.
We can get so caught up in what's not working that we totally forget that we actually have the power to change our approach, learn new skills, and create new opportunities.
I love that.
Yeah.
So to bring it all together,
Okay.
this deep dive is all about remembering that no one is coming to save you.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually a really good thing
I agree.
because it means that you have the agency to create the life that you want.
Yeah.
You've done it before, you can do it again.
You got this.
And perhaps the most important question to ask yourself,
Okay.
as suggested by the source,
Yeah.
is this. If you were the architect of your own success before,
Mm-hmm.
what's stopping you from picking up those tools and starting to build again right now?
Wow. Mic drop moment.
That's a really good question for everyone to think about. And on that note,
Yeah.
thank you for joining us
Thanks, everyone.
for this deep dive
It's been a pleasure.
on the Make Money Online podcast.
See you next time.